Earlier this year, we surveyed more than 3,000 employees in the United States and more than 1,000 employees across Canada. And what we found is more than a third of them are seriously considering leaving their employer at this time. 37% in the United States and 35% in Canada. And really the startling component is that when we looked at these people who are seriously considering leaving for employment, almost half of them are happy with most things that we would consider to be things that drove engagement for these employees. So they're happy with their pay and benefits. They're happy with their professional development and work opportunities. They're proud of their organization. And they're happy with the direction and their management. So these findings are even more pronounced when we look at them across various demographic groups. So 63% of all senior managers in the United States are seriously considering looking for other work. That's compared with 39% in management and 32% in non-management. And the numbers are even more dramatic in Canada, where it's 67% of senior managers and 45% of managers. About a fifth of all workers could be classified as disaffected or checked out. This means that about a fifth of your workforce is going to likely have a drain on your productivity and your morale. When you combine this with the 2/5 of the workforce that is seriously considering leaving, this is going to create significant business challenges for many organizations in the future. So the survey confirms what employers have been seeing firsthand. We have a workforce in transition. So as employers, we really need to think about how we look at our strategic workforce plan and how the data we're seeing changes that for the future. So historically, we've really looked at workforce planning as a build versus buy model. Potentially we really need to rethink this buy versus borrow versus build methodology going forward. And are we going to have the employee base that if we go ahead and get them early in their career to train them and develop them and build them, will we have them for the long term? Or do we really need to rethink that and really focus a little bit more on a buy strategy and how do I get people from other employers in middle in their career or maybe even earlier in their career with a little bit of experience to go ahead and create my workforce for the future? So the successful work relationship of the future between employer and employee depends upon the trifecta of health, wealth, and career, and the flexibility that you offer in order to make the employment relationship of the future what the employee is looking for.